So, after years of waiting, Tommy Shelby is finally back in the movie called Peaky Blinders: The Immortal Man. And here's my thoughts. So, this film continues the story after the events of Peaky Blinders, bringing back Tommy Shelby, played once again by Cillian Murphy. And right away, one thing I noticed is that the movie definitely feels more cinematic compared to the series. This doesn't look like just another episode stretched into a movie. Also, the film grain, the cinematography, and the overall look really gave it a big screen feel. In fact, the way it was shot made me wish I actually saw it in theaters. Unfortunately, the film only had limited theatrical releases or screenings in the United States before its Netflix premiere, so I didn't get the chance to watch it on the big screen, especially since I'm here in the Philippines. So let's talk about what worked for this movie. First, the production quality is fantastic. The cinematography, the lighting, and the atmosphere still capture everything that made Peaky Blinders visually unique. It looks darker, more cinematic, and honestly more like a proper film than just a continuation of the show. And of course, Cillian Murphy still carries the role of Tommy Shelby perfectly. Chef's kiss to that. And there's one scene in particular that I really love, and I absolutely feels that everyone else loved this one as well. This is the scene where Tommy confronts this drunk guy in the Garrison pub who clearly doesn't know who he's dealing with, and the way that moment plays out perfectly reminds you why Tommy Shelby is the boss of the Peaky Blinders. Now, let's just say that was probably the first and last time that man learned who Tommy Shelby was. Moment like that still capture the intimidating presence made Tommy such an iconic character. Now, there's also an interesting development involving Ada Shelby's character, which I won't spoil here in case you haven't seen the movie yet, but I guarantee that really shocked a lot of fans. Even though you can see it from a mile away happening right away, they kind of telegraphed that way too early. But as for many fans who love the character of Ada, I'm pretty sure some of them or most of them like me are still shocked with the way they unfolded Ada's fate in this movie. Now, unfortunately, this is where my biggest issue with the film comes in. Despite the cinematic look, the story itself feels rushed and underdeveloped. I'd say, honestly, I don't understand why Netflix decided to turn this into a movie. There's no official budget reported yet, but judging by the production quality, they clearly had the resources, which is exactly why I think this story could have worked much better as another 6 episode um, season that would have given the story room to breathe and allowed the characters to actually earn their endings. One storyline in particular that disappointed a lot of fans involves Arthur Shelby, and honestly, I agree with that criticism. The way the movie handled Arthur's character felt rushed and emotionally underdeveloped. That storyline alone probably needed 2 full episodes to properly build up to that moment and explain how things reached that point, maybe. Because of that, the emotional payoff just doesn't hit as hard as it should. So overall, my honest feeling is that The Immortal Man feels like it was made mostly to close the door on the Peaky Blinders story, almost like Netflix just wanted to give fans something after the series ended. And but you know, instead of feeling like a powerful conclusion to the Shelby family saga, it sometimes feels more like a rushed final chapter just to wrap things up. So here's my final verdict. I'd say I'll definitely give the movie credit for its production quality and cinematic look, but when it comes to the story and the character development, it just didn't land for me. So my final rating for Peaky Blinders The Immortal Man is 2.5 out of 5. Great visuals, strong performance from Cillian Murphy, but the story really needed more time to develop. Okay, and those are my thoughts on Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did the movie give Tommy Shelby the ending he deserved, or should the Peaky Blinders have returned as another season instead of a movie? And if you enjoy movie reviews like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my channel. We'll talk with Henry.